sekarang kita orang dekat Cineplex Ika. So hari ni aku dapat invitation untuk movie premiere at Rainbow's End 2, which aku dapat invitation direct daripada Mendia, producer dia.
Could be trusted. I've been trying for many years.
We have to do something better for them.
So hari ni kita akan tengok movie ni. Diorang akan start premiere 2 hari bulan Januari. Nanti list of cinema tu nanti kita akan update balik lah dekat mana, tapi dia tak banyak cinema lah.
They did not design their own DNA. They have done nothing to deserve being rejected.
Okay, so nanti apa-apa kita sambung masa premiere nanti. Movie ni berkisah pada kehidupan anak-anak yang dijangkiti HIV, yang mana dia punya cabaran-cabaran yang dia kena lalu, stigma-stigma masyarakat. Tak banyak orang nak buat lah. So kudos to the producer and the director yang berani buat movie macam ni, dan hopefully benda ni akan bantu untuk ubah stigma masyarakat tentang HIV tu sendiri. Right?
We want to fight for their identity because most of them are stateless, because diorang memang is anak yatim lah. They don't even know who their parents are, and also we will fight for their formal education. That's the most important thing we try to portray from this, and to actually kill the stigma of HIV and AIDS.
Basically, I'm patient of HIV also. First of all, I want to congratulate Mark for bringing up the documentary. Because the kids with HIV, people, they don't highlight the things that they face, and these are the things that we should show the public, not all the bad things about HIV. Okay, my question is to Angela first. Yeah, how do you manage all these kids? Because me myself, I do burn out when I handle all my clients, because I have my clients from as young as 3 years old and as old as like 40 plus, and I do burn out personally. But how do you handle yourself in handling those kids? And my second question is to Prof. Adiba. Okay, where do we go wrong when it comes to relaying the information about HIV itself? Because basically a lot of people, they doesn't understand what is HIV is all about, and why is this happening, because it's all been here for like 30 over years and there's no understanding towards HIV. So where do we go wrong?
It is not easy, but with the help of the house mothers, I have to thank the house mothers who's always there for them and always updating what is happening. We do have ups and downs, but without all these people, Rumah Jaireh will not be what it is today.
And I guess to that question of where have we gone wrong, you know, when HIV/AIDS first appeared back in the 1980s, we knew very little about it, and it was a disease that was associated with, you know, people losing weight, looking terrible, people dying, and all that fear. Plus, those who were affected were already those who belong to the other groups that, you know, people find not like us, you know, and easy to blame, easy to push aside, easy to forget. And that lasted many years until we meaning the medical world, the scientists, better understood what caused the disease, and then a decade later after that, we had treatment which has continued to improve. However, the information hasn't caught up, and I think like now, as you heard from the beginning, what was told at the opening, there's fantastic treatment, and there's fantastic treatment. Our children who bravely come tonight, are doing well, but the media hasn't caught up, and to the point that the world has a goal to end AIDS by 2030. That's only like 10 years from now, and that is that's a realistic goal if there's a lot of ifs. If 90% of people are on treatment, if 90% of people have undetectable levels. So getting that message out has not. Well, it's easy. I think there's no excuse because there's social media where it's essentially free to give out good and accurate information. Where have we gone wrong? I think the Malaysian AIDS Council and Malaysian AIDS Foundation do our very, very best to try and do as much as we can given the levels of funding that we have. We do media training, as you know, we do campaigns, but we're one organization, albeit with 40 other partner organizations. So in the end, I think it boils down to funding. Even though I say social media is free, but you still need people to work on it. You still need people to design the campaigns and all that. So without pointing fingers at anyone, I think where you see countries or communities that have done well, it's because communities come together and there's been funding to support whatever ideas, whatever programs that people want to do, whatever message that we want to put forward. Everyone has tried to do a little bit, but obviously we need to do more, and we need people like Mark, we need actresses, we need Angela, the Angelas of the world, and we need you. We need people who are living with HIV to come forward to speak up about it. I know it's difficult. I know, and you saw glimpses of it in the documentary that it's very real. The stigma and discrimination is unfortunately still very real.
Aku dah habis tengok, and personally dia sangat menyentuh jiwa. Jujur aku cakap aku menangis. Cabaran anak-anak ni, dan please siapa-siapa kat luar sana tengoklah cerita ni masa dia dah keluar. Dia akan start 2006 Januari nanti. List of cinema tu nanti aku akan update, dan supportlah diorang. Buanglah stigma bodoh-bodoh, buanglah stigma buruk pasal HIV tu, dan diorang ni anak-anak yang tak bersalah. Bantulah diorang.